Now, this is an update on the Peking Bantams. The Peking Bantams were hatched out there about 4 or 5 days ago. We hatched out 8 little Peking Bantams in the incubator. Now, thankfully, all 8 are doing great. We had no fatalities. Now, the 2 bigger chicks in the box are the smooth one, that's a female, and the one who looks a bit scruffy, he's called a Peking Bantam Frizzle. Now, he's actually supposed to look like that. Now, bantams are different to regular chickens. They're smaller, but they're also very nurturing, and they go broody quite easily, and they're great companions for younger birds. Now, the female was in with these for a while, and as the birds are getting bigger, she was trying to cover all of them with her wings. So I had this little frizzle who's the same age as the female, and I decided to bring him in because he was a little bit smaller than some of the other birds. So I didn't want him to get bullied, so I brought him back in with these other babies and the other bantam who's the same age as him, and they are babysitting the chicks. Now, I thought that he would be, indifferent to the chicks, but he's very, very nurturing. He's actually letting the chicks jump on top of him, and he will snuggle the chicks underneath him. Now, they're very, very calm little birds. Now, we've got a mixture of colours here. In the baby chicks, there's lavender, black, white, and brown. They're not purebreds of one specific colour, but they're just mixed Peking Bantams. Now, they're doing really well, and they're going to sleep now, so you can just watch them sleeping. They're lovely, and they kind of rotate to get sure whoever's on the outside edge gets snuggled in the middle every so often. Now, they'll sleep there quite happily for an hour or two until they need to be fed again. Now, the feed they're eating is chick crumb, which is a high protein food specifically designed for chicks. Now, the water is the bigger bowl there beside. You can see marbles in it. The marbles are put into the water bowl purely to stop the chicks from falling in there and drowning. So it's just a safety precaution, and it also encourages the chicks to pick at the water so they get a nice drink. Now, it's going to be aerobatics now here. We're trying to decide who's going to sit where. Oh, there you are. So they just kind of shuffle around each other, and one will just suddenly decide it's going somewhere else, and they just let it. Now, you can see the little one there under the wing of the female. Now, they will sit on top of each other and snuggle around each other. So they're going back to sleep now, so I'm going to just let them settle down and go to sleep. Yeah. The light bulb is there also for extra bit of heat at night time if the temperature drops. Now, I do cover in the box that these are in at night, just to keep in the extra bit of heat. You can see they're really cute. There's 2 little black ones, and then there's a few brown ones. Now, I don't know yet if they're boys or girls, so it'll be another week or 2 before their combs develop and you can actually tell which is which. If you look at the bigger female, you can see her comb is quite small. The comb is a bit on the top of her beak, and it's a little pale, whereas the comb on the male is bigger and more red. So that's how I know he's a male. Now, he's only 3 weeks old, but they're easy to tell the difference. But day old is very hard, so I'll have to wait another little while to see who's boys and who's girls. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a good few girls in it. So only time will tell. So I prefer the smoother birds to the frizzles. The frizzles kind of look a bit blown up, but They're very nice birds and very calm birds. So we'll let them go to sleep now, and I'll come back to them at a future date to give you the update on how they're all doing. Thank you.